Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you are having the opportunity to join me. I'm Dr. Jan. This is Russell Institute of Learning, Sidebar Education, and we're going to finish up Born to Read today, how to raise a reader. And let me tell you, I have had a full day of school today, and I want to encourage you as parents. Please, please, please help our children to read. One of the things we were learning today, also in part of literature and reading, what is the difference between fact and opinion? And let me just give you my little tidbit here. Fact is anything that can be looked up and that can be proven. And the definition says true. However, I also believe that we should be able to look up a fact and maybe it will be proven false. The example I gave was as of 2000, prior to 2006, Pluto was a planet. You can look that up and that is a fact and it is true. However, if we are now looking it up, Pluto is not a planet. And so it has changed. However, a fact is something you can look up. You can absolutely track it through observation, historical records. And so I want people to realize a fact may not always be true. It may be obsolete, it may have changed, but it's something that at one time was true, but can be found. Or maybe we haven't discovered it. I was talking to them about certain items that people believe might not be true in history, but as we have archaeologists and we are starting to uncover additional digs, hey, it's proving that it's true. So we have to be willing to realize what is the fact that can be researched and found and proven either true or false for whatever the reason, but we have something to back it up, as compared to opinion, such as chocolate is the best candy there ever was. So we went around, no, not everybody likes chocolate, but that's okay. So fact versus opinion. While you are reading with your children, it's great to ask questions. Well, who did that? Well, why do you think that? Because again, as you are asking the questions and engaging your child with the story, it's also increasing comprehension. We have got to improve our comprehension that we read. And if we don't know something, then go look it up. Research it. Now that we've got this access to the internet, and again, helping students know everything you read on the internet or hear on news or TV is not always true. And how can you find that some statements, there is a piece of truth and fact to it attached with opinion? And it was an excellent video that I found that gave a good example of that. And so a real scary book was released. Well, the book was released. That's a fact. But real scary is an opinion. So again, we need to become critical readers and critical thinkers. That's the skill we need. So we left off as be aware of your child's reading interest. This is and remember. Next, give books as presents. Oh, that's my favorite, to give books as at birth. You know what? My goal is, if I can, especially as family members, the first book they receive as they're born is a little child's Bible. It might be one of those little ones that it's hardback. Remember, we said we could read. Or it might be a children's Bible. And then as life goes on, trying to give books. I like giving books. Then also remember, begin to build a child's home library. And our goal is, you know what? I have so many books that I have nowhere else to put them. So you might want to be mindful of your person you're giving it to. Maybe you should get them a bookshelf. That might help first, okay? And so that then you have it to stock. Because if their home doesn't have a place to put the books, they get lost, they get dinged. You know, I'm one who likes to take real good care of the books. Next, remember, get to know the children's librarian at your local public library. They can be your best friends. They see, oh, hi. And that way they can also help with the encouraging And also use your local library regularly and register your child for a library card as soon as you can. And I know that for my children, I put them on my card until they were old enough to have their own. We have to help our children read. Read, 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 read. The better reader you are is because you practice. You practice, practice, and it will expand your ability for knowledge. Thank you for joining me today, Russell Institute of Learning, Sidebar Education, and maybe tomorrow I might get a recording in my new education container. That's where I'm teaching from, and today was our first full real day where I have fifth graders in the morning from 9 to 11:30. And then from 12:30 to 3, I have sixth graders. And at this moment, I am desperately typing and getting ready for tomorrow, because when you don't have them in class face to face with you now, you have the enrichment or activities they're doing, which we still did, but it still seems like there's a little bit difference, because now that your children are face to face, you got to have a little bit more engagement. You can't just do Zoom and share my screen, and it's different. So I am jumping in there. And again, we are professionals. I'm going to remind those teachers, we're professionals. So don't be overcome or overwhelmed. God will provide everything that we need, and we take each day as a joy and excitement, because you know what? The most important thing is getting to see the children, laugh with them, hear their voices, and get them re-engaged into the classroom. We're all adjusting and doing the best that we can with what we have. Please like, follow, comment, and share, and I'll see you again tomorrow.